Hi and welcome to my channel Bonus Sumo. Today the purpose of this video is to take you through why we actually offer bonuses. What is the purpose of offering bonuses? So I want to give you an overview, a high level view of why I think bonuses are really important if you're trying to make a living online as an affiliate marketer. So the first thing is that you need to understand is that people promote affiliate marketing products in many different ways, and one of the most popular ones is to promote software products from JVZoo and to promote information and some software products from Warrior Plus. And I'm going to focus on why bonuses are important to them, to mediums in terms of platforms that launch products, but it also will come in useful for other products that you might want to launch, whether from ClickBank or any other methodology you want to employ. So I'm just going to give you an overview of why bonuses are important. So the first thing is, if people are promoting a product, then very often what they do is they send out an email. And this particularly applies to a lot of the high level affiliate marketers who've got large lists that they've built up over a period of time. So what they do is they go to a resource, which I'll cover in another video. They find out what products are going to be launched, and they then get permission to promote those products. And then just before the product's about to be launched, generally, they will blast their list with information about the product. So they send an email out to their list of people that they have built up over time, and very often those people on the list will be people that have got a proven record of buying products, because there is a phenomenon in terms of the affiliate marketing niche, which is people often buy products looking for the golden nugget that's going to change all of their fortunes. They call it shiny object syndrome. So there's a lot of people who repeatedly buy products that hopefully will give them the answer to the problems that they're experiencing, whether that's building lists of their own, or whether that's promoting products and making a bit of a discount, a bit of a commission from that. So high level affiliate marketers or people with big lists blast an email out to the people on their list, and very often that email is a written summary of what the product's about, and they might include in their written summary at the bottom of the email, if you purchase this product from me, then there are a number of bonuses, and they might give a description of the bonuses. But generally it is just an email blasted out to everybody on their list. Now from that, hopefully what people will do is buy from the information that's provided on the email and that's gone into people's inboxes. If the reason why you should have this product is compelling enough, then a percentage of people will buy directly just from that email. However, because there's a lot of products being launched and because there's a lot of competition, people are getting more savvy about what they purchase and why they go about purchasing them. So very often what people do these days is that they do their research before they actually buy a product. So email goes out, it pops in your inbox, you read the blurb that's in there in terms of why this product is for you and what good it can do for you. And what you do is then, or what some people will do then, is say, right, I'm going to find out a bit more about this before I make a decision in terms of whether this is going to help grow my business, or whether I'm going to make money from this, or whether there's some other advantage I can get from getting this product. So what they do is they go and do some research. And the two main areas where they go for research is they will go to YouTube, or they will go to Google. And there are other platforms that people will go to do research, but the main two are YouTube. And obviously, as you're probably aware, YouTube is owned by Google. Google is recognized as being a search engine, but what a lot of people do not realize is that YouTube itself is really nothing more than a search engine. And the number of videos that are uploading onto YouTube on a daily, weekly basis about any subject you can possibly think of, there will be something on YouTube in order to be able to find the information that you want. So people going to YouTube, for argument's sake, and they will type in the name of the product, and very often they'll say the product is called, let's say it's called How to Grow Your Email List Review. They will type in How to Grow Your Email List Review, and then what will come up is a number of people who have done promotional videos on that particular product that's being launched. So what people will do is they'll look through those videos to find out more information. But what a lot of people do when they make a YouTube video is that they add additional bonuses to the offer. So they say effectively, if you buy through my link on YouTube, then you will then get these bonuses, and the number varies, can be anything from 3 to 5 or even up to 100 or 120, but there will be bonuses often attached to the video to say, look, or included in the video to say, look, you really should buy it from me because I'm giving you all this additional value. So what happens is, if somebody decides that they like what they've seen in terms of the bonuses on the video that's on YouTube, or if they've gone to a web page because somebody searched through Google and somebody's put a link on their web page and a description of the bonuses, they will decide, or may decide, to actually buy from the person that's done the promotional video rather from the person who originally sent the email out. So what that means is that if you've got a good YouTube video, you can hack into or hijack the work that this person has done by sending the email out to the list. You can actually intervene before that person makes a buying decision, so that they then actually buy the product through you and along with your bonuses. So why are bonuses important? So bonuses are important because good bonuses should add value. So they've got to give some sort of value to the person that's looking to buy whatever it is that's being promoted. Now, the trick here is that you've got to be thinking about, what are my bonuses going to be that's actually going to add some value to the product that the person would buy. So if you've got the product, whatever the product is, it will generally be one of two things. It can either be a software that's been developed or an app, or it could be an information product. So generally there are two things. So one is an information product and the other one is software. There is a third one, but it really falls under information, which could be what they call PLR, and that stands for private label rights. So generally they fall into one of these three categories. So if you're going to be clever about making sure that people buy from your link rather than all the other competitors on YouTube or people who've searched through Google, you need to find a way to make the bonuses that you put together somehow make the product, whatever it is that's being promoted, better than it currently is, or understand where the weaknesses, the pros and the cons are within the product, whether it's information, software or PLR, and then add something that's actually going to make that product either work better or it adds value to that product. And if you can devise a bonus that does one of those things and communicate that well enough when you do your YouTube video or your web page that's promoting this, then the likelihood of people actually buying from you increases exponentially. Now then, what happens is people produce bonuses and attach them or include them in their video and give a description of the bonuses in the video. And very often what people do is to just find a number of bonuses that absolutely have no correlation or do not have any value added to the product that's being promoted. Now there's one particular person, well there's more than one, but there's one guy who produces regularly on YouTube, probably does about 4 or 5 review videos a week. And he's one of the top promoters on YouTube. So generally when you put a search term in, this guy will come up right at the top. And what he will do, he will offer you 100 bonuses. And what he does, he starts off with a description of what the product is, and it's a very brief description, and then he launches immediately into, and if you buy this, these are the bonuses that I'm going to give you. And then he spends the rest of the video, which could be up to 20 minutes long, going through the list of all the bonuses that he's going to give you in addition to what you're getting if you buy this product. the problem is that those bonuses are either out of date PLR products or the products that have absolutely nothing to do with what this product is intended to do. And all he does is he then says at the end of it, so if you tot up the value of all of these bonuses, the value is $14,000, and that's what you're getting if you pay $9.97 for this product. And some people will buy that because they're thinking getting value for money, will think, well, I've got $14,000 worth of bonuses here. And the reality of it is they're not going to use any of them. And it's a known fact that a lot of people who buy the products and are tempted to buy the product because of the bonuses, the majority of people don't even open up the bonuses. And what they will do is they'll download them because they think, right, I've got them now. They'll put them on their hard drive, and all they're doing is clogging their hard drive up with out-of-date PLR products or bits and pieces of various softwares that were produced 3 or 4 years ago and have never been updated. So the trick is to make your bonuses add significant value and have some relevance to this here. Now, how do you do that? Well, first of all, you need to review the product yourself, and you need to get review access if you can, and I'll explain what that is in a later video. If you can get review access, that enables you to go in, and it enables you to do 2 things. First of all, you can demonstrate to people who are looking at your YouTube video or are looking at Google, you can demonstrate to people that you've actually got the products and you've looked into it, and you can even, when you do your video, show that on the screen. So you can explain to people, I'm now going to take you into the members area of this product, and you can walk them through what it does. So the first thing is you need to get familiar with what that product is, and you need to make sure that people understand that you know what the product's supposed to deliver. And then what you do is you look for the weaknesses in the product. Are there certain things that should be there? So for example, very often with software products, they will give you a piece of software that'll fix one problem. And what you need to be able to do is to say, right, what is this software intended to do? So let's say, for example, it's meant to bring people in through Instagram. So by using this software, you'll get a lot more people coming to you from Instagram. So you have an opportunity then, because it only deals with one aspect of social media. You then have the opportunity to build your bonuses around other platforms that then add value to that. So you can give them a bonus that tells them how to use Pinterest or Facebook or Twitter, so that then they can get not only access to Instagram and learn how to use that, but through your bonuses they get to learn 3 or 4 other mediums or 3 or 4 other platforms that they can promote on. So software products very often will solve one problem, but they don't give you other solutions. So for example, if the piece of software is designed to get more people to your website, if you've got a website, then how do you then utilize traffic to build your list? And there may be no reference to that at all in the software, but you've got that in terms of your bonuses. So somehow you need to add value to the product so that when you do your explanation on YouTube or on Google, you can clearly explain to people what it is about your bonuses that's going to add additional value to the product. Now, there's one other thing you need to bear in mind, so I'm just going to scrub this board for a second and then I'll take you through. So I've cleaned the board. So the other thing you need to bear in mind is we call it away from and towards. And it is a spectrum. In other words, you could be on either end of it or somewhere in the middle. And away from people are looking to solve a problem that's giving them some sort of grief. In other words, they're looking for something that's going to fix a problem that they've got. So if you take weight loss as an example, if you listen to a person talking about why they want to lose weight, very often they'll say, oh, well, my clothes don't fit me anymore, or I've got a lot of clothes in my wardrobe that I can no longer get into, or I'm embarrassed when I look in a mirror, or my children or my grandchildren have said, oh, mum, you're getting fat, or whatever, or dad, you're putting weight on, you've got a beer belly. So people don't want those sort of things. So they want something that's actually going to solve that problem so that they no longer experience those feelings. So those people are looking for a solution that's going to get rid of those things, that's going to help them feel good in the clothes, which is going to help them not feel as if their grandchildren are looking at them like they're baby hippos. Towards people are motivated by achieving something. So somebody who's motivated with weight loss might say, for example, oh, I'm getting married in 18 months time, I want to make sure that I'm wearing a really nice dress, a really nice suit, and I want to look absolutely fabulous in my photograph. So therefore they're motivated towards achieving an objective. Another example might be somebody might say, well, I'm living in a house, it's got only 2 bedrooms, I've got three children, I want to be able to earn enough money in order to get a bigger house so that I can have all my family around me, but everybody's got their own room. So they've got an objective and a goal that they're trying to work towards. So when you look at a product and it's been launched and you review the actual mechanism of it and what it's meant to do, you need to look at the language that's being used in the sales page, and also, does it solve a problem that is more geared towards away from, or does it solve a problem that's more geared towards achieving something? So that when you do your review video and you put your bonuses together, you can either aim towards lean it more towards the towards, or lean it more to people who are moving away from something. And the reality of it is, we've all got the ability to move up and down here, and we can move up and down here depending on with the circumstances that we're in at the time. However, most of us have got a natural resting place. So some people might naturally be here, some people might naturally be there. So if you've heard the saying, that person sees a glass half empty and that person sees a glass half full, the half full person is likely to be towards this end of the spectrum, the half empty person is likely to be at that end of the spectrum. So in the next video, I'm going to take you through a bit more detail of what we need to be thinking about when we start pulling the bonuses together. Thank you for watching, and this is John Tattersall saying thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.